The Japanese rite of the Templar Order is a holy ceremonial tradition practiced by the Templars, which marks the induction of an individual into the ranks of the Holy Order for several hundred years. These holy ceremonies consisted of the affirmation of the Templars' goals, a vow of silence, and, in some cases, the bestowal of a Templar ring and a Japanese Templar samurai uniform and a Templar katana upon the inductee. Today, we will travel to 18th century Japan and perform the Japanese rite ourselves. Let us begin. Jesus Christ left a legacy upon this earth. Our calling is to use his divine power to restore peace and order to the world. The Shimazu clan is a Japanese noble house which originated during the Kamakura period in the 12th century. Since at least the time of the Tokugawa, the clan has been working alongside the Templar Order for generations, enabling it to accumulate a large amount of wealth and remain prosperous following their arrival in Macau in February 1725. Saito and her men attempted to eliminate everyone connected to Angkor to keep the lost city's existence secret, including the Dutch East India Company navigator John Young, who had bragged about finding it, the Dutch explorer Hendrik, who had actually discovered it, the British assassin Edward Kenway, who was also on the city's trail and had defended John, and the merchant Madame Lee, who had acquired Hendrik's sea log containing information on Anchor's location, while the ninja in Saito's service only managed to kill Hendrik. Saito herself successfully stole his sea log from Edward during a confrontation at the Mandarin's house. However, she was later forced to give it to the businessman's son in exchange for his protection of Saito's. This, combined with Saito's preferential treatment of her fellow mixed-blood subordinates over the Japanese ninja in her employ, eventually led the latter to desert and form their own faction, branding Sato and her men as traitors to the Shimazu clan. In time, the conflict between the Japanese ninja, led by Fumasu, and Saito's faction escalated into a civil war, with members from both groups frequently clashing on the streets of Macau. After Sukuna managed to secure an alliance with Madame Lee, he enlisted the help of Edward Kenway to eliminate Saito, who was serving as Sun's bodyguard aboard his floating gambling hall. Sukuna and his men also infiltrated the ship, having been tasked by Lee to assassinate Sun and recover Hendrik's sea log, and in the process killed most of Saito's subordinates. However, Edward ultimately went back on his deal with Sukuna, and rather than kill Saito, he formed an alliance with her, believing he needed her skills to find Angkor. We have now come to the moment of truth. The ceremony can now commence. Are you ready to take your first steps as a member of the Templar Order? Lay your hand upon the ancient relic and speak your vows. Do you swear to protect the innocent and defend the weak? Do you swear to stand against tyranny and oppression? Do you swear to fight for justice and freedom? Do you swear to never waver in the face of adversity? Do you swear to always put the mission first? If you accept these vows, then you are officially a member of the Templar Order. Your service begins today and will continue until death parts us. Now, repeat after me. By my honor, I am a Templar. I will carry out my mission no matter the cost. I will sacrifice myself for the greater good and protect the innocent. I will stand against tyranny and oppression and fight for justice and freedom. I will never waver in the face of adversity and always put the mission first. I will serve the Templar Order with honor and glory until death parts us. And now we will give you your reward for completing the Templar initiation. Here is your Templar ring. You may now call yourself a brother or sister of the Templar Order. We hope that you have enjoyed this unique experience and that it has given you a better understanding of the history and traditions of the Templars. Thank you for participating in the Japanese rite of the Templar Order. May God be with you always. And remember, the work of the Templars continues. With great power comes great responsibility. Use your newfound abilities wisely and always remember that you are a part of something bigger than yourself. The fate of the world may depend on your actions. Are you ready to accept your destiny as a member of the Templar Order?